Um, Gonna try something a little bit different today. Trying to use my Epic Pen thing here, see if it works or not, to um, put stuff on the screen. I always like to show this water vapor loop. Uh, Been a long morning already. Got up at 2 a.m. this morning. But anyway, got the upper level trough feature uh, over the southeast. It's been here for a couple days. Is what sparked our severe weather on 2 days ago. And yesterday, the severe threat was more centered in this area. Um, and we didn't get nearly as well, gotten about 90, but it was a lot hotter, about 10 degrees hotter the day before. And we just didn't reach that point where much convection fired in our area yesterday. That being said, the Storm Prediction Center has outlined our area with a marginal risk for severe weather, as well as the upper Midwest, North Dakota, South Dakota, uh, and the Great Lakes area, with a broad area of just general thunderstorms, tornado possibilities, 2 and 5% up here, with the biggest threat being large damaging hail over, hail and high winds. 10% greater probability of 2% or larger hail, and 10% or greater probability of wind gusts greater than 65 knots within 25 miles. It's a threat of high winds here as well. So tornado threat is greatest in this area. Winds are really the greatest threat, and hail today. For us, damaging winds, kind of the same areas as yesterday. So that's that for today. Go through the broad upper level flow that we're seeing today. Get my cursor to behave. Got that broad upper level trough that I showed on the water vapor loop. My computer is just not happy with me this morning. Close some stuff here. See the upper level trough, upper level low pressure slowly filling and weakening with time over our area. There was this pinched off high pressure system that's still this way. We get with the upper level low kind of impinging on it. Eventually, the European model was to keep it this general troughiness over our area for quite a few days. And there's another upper level feature low that's moving towards Florida again as we go through the period. The general theme here is unsettled weather for our area. Because of this, and nothing, today we have a severe threat, but for the long term, precipitation, I always show this map. You can see where most of the precip is centered. This is at least probability of 0.25 of precip each 24-hour period. you can see, especially over the Northeast, they that's probably due to the enhanced jet stream up that way. But out in the West, there's it's going to be pretty dry for the pretty much the whole time here. At least the Great Lakes in New Mexico might catch a break for a while. You can see the overall theme here. Um, unsettled weather with temps, slowly moderating east of the Rockies and warming up west of the Rockies, which was, and with this zonal flow, we're not going to have a lot of prominent features on the map. So although it'll be hot, it won't be nearly as hot as it was, or I feel like it won't be nearly as hot. It may, still be hot out there, but at least it's not like setting a lot of records everywhere. I'm gonna go through the radar today just to see what this model thinks will happen today. This isn't the gospel, but it's just I want to give an overall. Excuse me. It's wanting to show some precip, popping storms popping in our area, especially up here, like yesterday. But it really remains to be seen where all this sets up. This is more along the higher terrain, and this is likely, because of the flow, upslope flow, come back down this way, because of that flow coming from an upper level low. Small scale features will dictate outflow boundaries. Mesoscale features will dictate where the storms will fire today, so we won't really know till later in the day. But just got to be prepared for the precip today, and this weekend too. And it doesn't mean you gotta postpone any plans. Just because it's not going to rain all day, it's going to be hot, but it's pretty typical weather for this time of year. As far as the tropics go, I wanted to show that real quick. National Hurricane Center is showing for the first time a possibility of a storm forming in the Caribbean, along the Yucatan Peninsula, moving in a Bay of Campeche later in the period. Low chance of development, but that's something to keep an eye on. East Pacific still showing possibility of development pretty high in the next 7 days here. Anyway, nothing to worry about really right now, but something to keep an eye on. And just it doesn't look like right now there'll be any impacts to the U.S. We'll just have to see. But yeah, that's about it for today, and I appreciate y'all tuning in, and I'll be posting stuff as I can today about anything that develops. Have a great day.